going down, y'all. It's definitely going down. I'm on a walk, stretch these legs. Now it's time to hit the road. But yeah, it's going down, man. I was up all last night waiting to hear it. You know, I'm happy today I wake up this morning. Well, I went to sleep like around 3 in the morning. So I don't know when it broke, but like around, I get up like around 7:30. Check Google right quick. Paul George and Philly. Then I'm still looking at the current roster they have, and I'm like, dang, they loaded. Them boys are loaded. And it depends how they work with this, because the starting lineup is a monster. Even the bench, they're monsters on the bench. Like the journeymen, like the role players they getting, like they can be starters on another team. You know? And I'm just looking at this Tobias Harris situation right quick. You know, because if they get rid of him, oh, you know, I would like for them to keep Buddy, but you know, I'm hearing Buddy might go to Golden State. You know, they love how Buddy looking. If Clay leave, if Clay go to the Lakers or land elsewhere, it look like they might be grabbing Buddy. But I would like for Buddy to stay. But if Buddy go, you know, they got to keep Cameron Payne. They got to keep him. And Kyle Lowry, you know. But this shit crazy. I'm like, wow. They did it. You know, like, we all in. We got to win. Me personally, I got a feeling this year, the Phillies, Eagles, and Sixers going to win the chip. Just to break in the new year of America being free. Because remember, Philadelphia was the first capital of America. That's how I'm feeling. You know, and I won't be surprised if it happens. No, I like to see it, and I got a feeling it's going to happen because the Phillies still looking good. You know, they're the top team in baseball right now. And well, they still is one of the top teams, or is still the top team in baseball right now. And the way the Sixers looking, they loaded. And the way the Eagles looking, you know, like, they're loaded. You know, so I got something good coming out of the situation. I just hope, you know, how I'm embracing it, we all embrace it. You know, because it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, man. And, you know, because football and boxing are my favorite sports. You know, I'm still going to give you, it's a sport channel, so, you know, we still going to talk. But like I say, man, that's the feeling I have. You know, and I'm looking at the Lakers too. I want to see how the Lakers do. You know, if they acquire Clay, you know how this Bronny situation gonna work, because they're gonna give him a ring. LeBron getting another. Mark my words, before LeBron James retire, him and his son will be the first father and son in history, in sport history, to win a ring together. They're gonna make that happen. For entertainment purposes only. I mean, this ain't a legend. I'm stating facts right now. I'm calling it. And I would like to know, can I get paid from DraftKings so we can do a bet about this? Well, LeBron and Bronny win a ring together before LeBron retired. And I'm saying yes. I'll put $100 on it. They're going to win a chip together. You ain't going to stop that. And don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if we all got hoodwinked and bamboozled. Y'all all thinking like, because you know, me, I was hearing, you know, all types of commentators going to different channels. Everybody stating that Bronny can't play. He's going to be this. He's going to be that. And me personally, how I'm looking at things, I'm like, damn, imagine he just did that on purpose just to see, because he can shoot. No, he can shoot. No, you see the form, no, everybody be like, can he? It'd be funny he just come and just become Rookie of the Year. It'd be funny he get Rookie of the Year and he win a chip. He might not win a chip first year, but the second year, third year, he might get Rookie of the Year. Then the following year, they might win a chip or the year after that. But I know the Sixers gonna win it. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. I got a feeling the Sixers gonna take it this year. The Eagles, Sixers, and the Phillies, they gonna take it this year. And I won't be surprised. It depends how the Flyers looks. The Flyers got to pull it off. But you know, we always got the Philadelphia Soul. We got Chips. Our soccer team, we got Chips. You know, they run Philadelphia in the soccer league. They run that shit. You know, but I won't be surprised if we pulled it off. I won't be surprised. You know? But let's get it, man. Shakur coming up. We got Shakur coming up now. And Jerron Boots in this. I will be buying my tickets for the Jerron Boots in this week. Now, I always wait till the last minute. I don't know why. That's just me. I'm going to purchase the tickets and go to the fight. With Shakur coming up, Shakur got to put on a performance. He got to put on one hell of a performance, man. We got to see something we ain't never seen ever. You know what I mean? And do I think he's going to win? Hell yeah, I think he's going to win. You know? But, you know, he got to knock somebody out. He got to put on a knockout performance to shut us critics up about the De Los Santos fight. You know, that's number one. Number two, he got to do a lot. He got to do a lot. He got to do a lot. You know, that's my main goal with Shakur. Like, you got to put on a performance. Us, the boxing critics, commentators, analysts, whatever you want to call us, talk about you, put you back in that category, because you keep putting yourself in the category saying that you are the most avoided fighter. No, people don't want to fight you because they're looking at you as the most boring fighter. Me, I don't look at it as boring because it's boxing. It's hit and not be hit. You know, it's in and out. You know, he's bobbing and weaving, he's shaking and moving, he's using the ring. You know, since Shakur used the ring, you know, people will be like, no, he's running. But the De Los Santos fight, yeah, I could say that he ran that fight because De Los Santos is a boxer too, but he wanted to exchange punches, so it could have been like a counter-puncher situation happening. But we got to see Shakur counter-punch more, because he don't counter-punch at all. You know, people like, oh, no, he don't counter-punch. He'll throw a jab, jump back, then come back in with the right. You know what I mean? That's what he do. No, he gonna come in, bam, he gonna jump in with the jab, jump back out when you throw a punch, come back in over with the left. Bam, he gonna double jab you. Bang, bang, jump back, bang, catch you. That's all the time. That's all the time. He's always prepared for the jab he throw. When he releases, when he bringing that jab back, he's gonna jump right back. That's Shakur. I mean, it's boxing. It's the hit, not be hit. But we got to see some type of blows. You got to make a statement this fight. You got to get a knockout. We need a knockout. Shakur Stevenson got to have a knockout this fight. You know, because we ain't trying to hear nothing. Oh, like, bro, nobody not ducking you. And you know how it is. Your man created that term, the other side of the street. You know what side of the street you on. So, the Tank fight, I like to see him fight Frank Martin. After this fight Frank Martin. I like to see Frank Martin's next fight be Shakur Stevenson. You know, I'm not sending him into the Lions Den to take 2 losses back to back. He might win that fight, you know. But if you're going to go up against another elite fighter, I like to see Frank Martin go against Shakur Stevenson. You know, bring that back. Because at the end of the day, wherever Shakur go at, I don't give a fuck. I want to see the De Los Santos rematch. You got to give Edward De Los Santos that rematch, because that rematch should have been that fight should have been a draw. That fight should have been a draw. Nobody should have won that fight. That was the most boringest fight I ever seen in my motherfucking life. You know what I mean? Like, I went to sleep, woke up, and went back to sleep, and woke up again. And that shit still was on, and I went back to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, you got to give him his rematch. You got to get a knockout. And you got to give him that rematch to shut us up. Because once you get that knockout, I'm going to be real with you. If Shakur Stevenson come and give us a knockout, we still ain't going to be satisfied because the Ed fight. So we're going to be like, damn, why you ain't do that to Ed? You got to give Ed that rematch back. You feel me? You gotta give him that rematch. And if you give him that rematch and you win in good tradition, you get the Tank fight. This Tank gonna fight you. Tank gonna fight you. Get the Tank fight. You know, you gotta lose. You see one thing about Shakur, he uses his legs, right? He uses them for the right reasons. I can't say the wrong reasons because he uses them for the right reasons. But use more. You understand? Get the grit. And what I mean by that, like bring the power out that shit. Cause you still you still growing into your grown man power. At the time, I don't know how old the young man is, but if he over like 22, 23, going like around 25, he got his grown man power already, so he gotta use it. You gotta learn how to use it, take advantage of it. Now I mean, when you throw your jabs, just pop the jabs, pop it, monk, pop it, monk. You know, it's all about eating. It's all about eating, you know, and it's about winning. You know, you did. Damn, today is Monday. Paul George with the Sixers. It's a beautiful day. Jerome Boots-Ennis. Phenom, nobody. Well, I seen this before with Roy Jones. You know. But y'all people, y'all never seen a fighter like this before. This your first time seeing something like this ever in life. Get used to it, because that man is going to be there for a long time. The next 10 years, this is going to be his run. The next 10 years from now on up, since he got the belt, is going to be his run. So the next 10 years is all you're going to hear. Like, he's going to put on shows. Like, because every performance he put on is something you've never seen, man. It's something you've never seen. You know? And I ain't see this since the 90s, like I said, since Roy, you know what I mean? But Roy came and showed us, you know, it was like, wow. It was like, wow. You feel me? You know, and that's facts. It's sweet people. It's like, wow. You know, like, we really had people that had us like, wow. You know, then as boxing through the years, it became more of a business, you know, more of a... If they fuck boxing up, I'm gonna keep it real. Boxing all fucked up, because the fights we want to see not happening no more. And what I mean by that is, it ain't what we want to see, is what we see on paper. If that's your mandatory, fight your mandatory. How you gonna run for your mandatory and saying your mandatory ain't ready when your mandatory, that person is your mandatory? He deserves to fight. Why? Because you're the champion. He's number one. Once you become the champion, you out of the number one conversation because you the champ. So now you got the first 5, 1 through 5. Number 1 is your mandatory, so you have to fight your mandatory. So a nigga won't fight their mandatory and say, oh, he's not ready, but fight number 5. So number 5 is ready. Number 5 ain't even at number 1 yet. Number 5 probably got his ass whooped by number 1, and you're saying that number 1 ain't ready yet. Like, people gotta make the shit make sense. Like I said, I tell my son an amateur boxer. Check him out, Naeem De Jesus. And I always tell him, I say, yo, a lot of these boxers out here right now, they're commentator fighters. What I mean by that, the analysts, they built these fighters up and put a stigma, put these fighters on a pedestal. And then when these fighters get exposed and get their ass whipped, they come down. And then the fighters that's nasty with it, they got it all, that put on shows, knockout power, all this and that. They always say that person ain't ready. How that person ain't ready? Like, for instance, Boots. What? 30 and 28? 30 wins, 28 knockouts? Or what? 31 wins, 29 knockouts? Like, people gotta make it make sense to me. How the fuck he ain't ready? He got over 30 wins. He only got 2 more wins than knockouts. Because Karen ain't come to fight. He came to run. You know what I mean? And that would have never, Boots would have knocked him the fuck out. Then this nigga Dave talking this ball. Wow, you're going to feel the power of Boots. Once you step in the ring with that ball, watch what Dave say after that fight. He's gonna say, I've been in there with both of them, but the way this young man moves is different. Bud ain't moving like how this man moving. And number one, his gloves ain't bust. That's what Dave gonna say. Boots, gloves ain't bust. Cause when he fought Terrence Bud Crawford, his gloves kept busting. That's the only thing. See, when Bud moved up to welterweight, my only suspicion was like, damn, yo, ever since you've been at welterweight, you've been knocking niggas out. And ever since he moved to welterweight, he's been taking snack. No Victor Conte, Devin Haney, Scooter, that person Ryan talking about. You know what I mean? Kimberly, the one that found Ryan guilty, found his piss test dirty, then she resigned the same day when she did it, like, you know? And his gloves been busting. Check every fight, his gloves busting. He'll always go back to the corner there and take that shit up. I just want to know why. No, that's the only two questions I have to ask. And besides that, I respect where he came from. And I respect a lot of people counting him out, and he still did it. You know, he did it all. But besides that, man, you know, I want y'all to have a blessed day, man. You know, tune in to 215 Sports, and there's going to be more to come. You know, I'm going to keep it raw. You know, my film, my footage, my lives, my shorts, the shit going to be raw. Some of my clips going to be raw, but, you know, let's get it. Let's make it happen. Let's build a community, you know, and show people that everybody have an opinion, but we only state facts over here. You understand me? Have a blessed day. Dollar.